Hi, guys.
Hi, what's going on? We're here with a little recap video. We're going to do these video vlogs, I guess.
Post-show recap.
Post-show recap from our podcast. I do podcasts, but we haven't had any podcasts in 2 years, and a lot has happened, and there's a reason, I guess, that we haven't been around for 2 years.
Yeah.
And we're back, so we're excited for that. We're going to be doing these videos. And so we just want to talk a little bit about what we've been up to since we kind of ended the show unofficially 2 years ago.
Yeah. Right before our wedding, I think the last episode. Actually, tomorrow, I think tomorrow's the 8th, will be exactly 2 years since we put out our last episode. So
yeah. And so,
crazy.
Yeah, and we were talking about we were engaged and we were getting married in October of 2014, and we kind of beginning of October was our last episode on the podcast, with the intention to start it back up when we got back from the honeymoon. And then I don't like when they say we are pregnant, because I wasn't pregnant. Sarah.
But then if you just say I was pregnant, it's like
we had a baby.
We were in this together.
As some women or Sarah might say, we were pregnant. Yeah. So, and then the baby, and so we got pregnant, and then the podcast got put on hold.
Yeah.
So not intentionally, and then a few months ago, you were checking. Yeah. Checking
the numbers, because we still kept everything, going. I don't know. I feel like deep down inside me, I had this feeling that we would come back to it. I don't know.
Yeah.
So we were just looking over the numbers, and they were like, "Woo!"
Yeah,
a
lot of people listening.
So, which was awesome to see that it, even though we weren't still producing content, it was still, increasing in numbers. So thank you all for listening.
Yeah, and then we decided to start it back up.
Yeah.
So yeah,
here we are.
But yeah, here we are. But the wedding was super cool.
Yeah. Awesome.
The cliche of it's the best night of your life. Maybe not the best, but it was up there. And we kind of understood why people say that after.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And we talked about it in our Welcome Back podcast, but how it's just so special. It's not about the DJ or the food. Yeah. It's just you got you got your friends and your family there.
Everyone together.
Yeah.
I think that was, for me, that was the best part.
It's super
cool. Everybody in one place, and it was just so much love in just one little room. It was awesome. Yeah,
one little beach. Yeah, it was on the beach.
Well, yeah.
And then in the room.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was awesome.
And I did put some pictures up on, if you go to idopodcast.com and / we're back, you'll be able to see some photos I put on there.
Yeah, from the honeymoon too.
And honeymoon, and Stella's 1 year photo.
Stella's our daughter.
Stella's our baby girl.
Yeah, and but we're gonna do a post on kind of do it yourself wedding, because I think Sarah did an amazing job. She did all the the decorations, the planning, and I
had a day of planner though. She was amazing.
The dessert table, and we did it on a budget. Weddings are not cheap, and we tried to keep it small. It still ended up being 120 people. Something?
120.
Yeah, so not too small, but I think there's some valuable information there. So we'll do a little post about that, and then also the honeymoon. We didn't do a registry. We did
traditional.
We did a honey fund.
The honey fund.
And we went to South Africa, which was amazing.
Yeah. So
cool, and bought our flights on points that I had accrued from
many
miles of flying. And yeah, we went to South Africa, drove down the entire East Coast, went to the Kruger National Park there, which was awesome. It's like a massive park that's like the size of Delaware. You saw the big five: lions, rhinos, elephants, water buffalo,
zebra,
jaguar.
monkeys.
That's a big five.
Oh, I know. But plus monkeys, zebras.
Didn't see a honey badger. I really wanted to see a honey badger.
Pictures behind us.
Wait,
let me tilt it up.
There you go.
We took these photos.
Yeah.
Ooh, cheetah. I took that one. Chase took the bird one, and then I took the zebra one.
Yeah. Those are 3 of like
cool.
3,000.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it was awesome. So we did that. Went down the coast, ended in Cape Town. It was beautiful. I have to go back.
So cool.
We liked it so much. We made a baby there. and Stella is a honeymoon baby. Is there a name for honeymoon baby?
I think it is just honeymoon baby.
Honeymoon baby.
Do you want to tell them the name? Where it
so
came from?
we visited a town. It was Stellenbosch. It's Stellenbosch. I think I'm pronouncing that right. We like Stella. Stellenbosch. If you're South African, maybe you can comment on the.
Al did.
Correct.
Told us, our friend from South Africa. Remember?
Yeah.
We were saying.
Is it Bosch or Bach? We forget. But
we should know this actually.
Well, it's Stella. It's not really even Stella. It's Stellan. But we like Stella.
The whole name is kind of part of.
It's similar, and we like the name anyways.
You get the idea.
So it's Stella D. Kosterlitz, middle name D-E-E. It's pretty southern, Stella D, but it's kind of cool because Sarah's grandmother is Deanne, and my grandmother is Diane, so we split the difference and named her D and Di.
Stella D.
Yeah. So.
Well, he's Grandma Deanie.
Yeah. Oh, Deanie. There you go.
Yeah, Deanie and D. She goes by D.
Yeah. Enough about our daughter's middle name. But yeah, so we'll be talking a little bit more about her. Obviously, she's a huge part of our life. She made an appearance in one of the videos already.
Oh, yes.
She's asleep right now, so.
It's like the one time we can get some videos done.
Yeah, but it's too bad we can't do the podcast really because what is it? It's 8 at night Pacific time, which
all East Coasters.
Most people are East Coast. We talked to London the other day, so yeah. So she was up today and made a few dadas on the mic. Oh yeah. So if you hear her, we try to. Doesn't pick it up too much, but if you hear like things falling or screaming,
it's Stella.
That's Stella. So we'll talk more about kids and relationships. Have guests on, but we still want to focus. We're going to focus on just building relationships in your life. So whether you're single or in a relationship, it's important to have these skills, and we're not experts, far from it. It's why we started this podcast and now this YouTube channel is on the podcast to have experts on and authors and doctors and therapists and to pick their brains. Yeah. And we'd like to have other successful couples. We haven't really had too many couple guests on, but that'll be something cool, and that's. Where I said playing with the format a little bit, but and we're learning just as much as you are. And I think we started this just before getting married, and I said at the very least we help a couple people. If we don't help anyone, we're going to help ourselves. So it's kind of like free marriage counseling, and it doesn't end. Once you're married, you got to keep working at it. I think that's kind of a theme that we see. But if you can get ahead of it and don't wait until you have problems in a relationship. If you're watching this and you're super happy, you're like, we don't need this. It's like we can always be better. There's ways to be better. And if you have these tools when something does go bad, because it will. I mean, that's what life is. Right.
It's about implementing these things before there's an issue, before something arises, so that you know how to handle it.
And having these tools. So we're happy to learn them ourselves, and if we can help you along the way, then that's awesome. So this is kind of getting you caught up if you were following us before. If not, now you got sort of a backstory on at least the last few years of our lives. Yeah. Maybe we'll do one if you want to learn more about.
Let us know down in the comments.
Yeah, our very interesting childhoods.
No, I'm thinking like after the first 6 years.
Oh, of our relationship. I was going way back. Way back to childhood. Yeah. Maybe we crossed paths like in kindergarten. Didn't know it. maybe.
We did have an interesting
connection with my aunt and uncle, the neighbors.
Well, yeah, but the whole reason how I think we met from Katrina, that didn't happen.
Yeah, that's interesting too.
We'll go into
Katrina. Who's Katrina? The hurricane.
Yes. So.
Yeah, that in a way shifted everything. But yeah, for sure.
One day maybe you'll hear.
We'll bring you that story on a future episode. So thanks for watching, and
thank you.
We'll see you. Visit idopodcast.com. You can check out information there, and then iTunes, I Do Podcast. Check it out. Subscribe. Leave us a review.
Please.
Leave us comments. Where's it? Down in the comment section. And we'll see you next time.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Bye.
See ya.